The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
I can do it now.
On Christmas for the something standing from the cameras. Christian, what kicks off?
There's a lot of anger in that before. You know, the players really wanted to show something to have them first whistle.
Yeah, and of course that was the reaction we needed to show, so that's clear. I think everybody saw it. It was not brilliant. It was not our best game we played so far, but it was very mature and in the end very deserved. And I think the best thing we did about the night, apart from scoring, was our counter pressing how we defended the situations when Huddersfield won the ball deep. It always can get immediately uncomfortable when you play the first pass, second pass, and then you're a little bit too late. We had this 1-2 times because it's normal, but very often we were really right, and that cuts confidence. It's like you want to do something and you can't. And yes, but then they were quite compact. It was not too easy to play around. But we had a few fantastic situations. I think pretty early in the game, Robbo in behind, Mo Salah pretty much alone. Similar situation to Sadio twice. I think one time was alone with a header. So we had more moments than 3 goals, but it was difficult to play because they defended well. And so happy about the result, 100%, and most parts of the performance as well.
Neil Jones, you were happy with Henderson Milner on Saturday. The senior players seem to really set the tone for it, playing midfield as well.
Of course, but Emery was not brilliant in the last game, and played again. It was really good tonight and very important. So I think, yes, that Millie and Hendo are good and important players for us. It's not a surprise for me. But at the end, tonight in this system, if you play the system, then Ginny and Oxlade didn't start. Very important players as well. So it's about a little bit pressure is not bad. You have to perform to stay on the pitch. That's no problem. Sometimes we rotate because of physical things, like with Virgil tonight, but usually you do it because who looks better, who maybe is a little bit sharper tonight, and the boys wanted, and it helped that they had this kind of attitude for sure.
Sky.
Transfer window closes tomorrow. Are you expecting a busy day? Could Markovic or Ings be moved on?
That would be funny, but if somebody calls Ings, I would love to respond. No chance. We will see what happens. I don't know. No chance that Ings is on the market tomorrow. Only if I'm unconscious. So, and yeah, maybe something happens. Of course, it's clear who is a little bit. I would say that's possible, but don't know in the moment.
Daniel Sturridge, since we last spoke to you, has moved out. Was it important for him to go and get regular football?
Yeah, I would say. If you want to go to the World Cup, but obviously it's then his ambitions, then it makes more than sense. Clear.
Dave, sorry.
Jurgen, you rotated Virgil with Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Was that partly because the relationship, the understanding between Matip and Lauren, because they did seem quite assured tonight?
Yeah. Okay, it's completely normal that they play longer together than Virgil plays together. But Southampton plays a completely different style to us. So, but plus the fitness thing. So it's clear that Virgil in half a year will be a completely different player to last week or next week. That's completely normal. And after pre-season, very important position. Very important that it's really tuned between the parts, stuff like that. So, but this for today was simply a physical thing, and yeah, that's it.
Gentleman at the back, yes.
Are you pretty comfortable in the end? What do you think of your friends
side and their chances of staying in the Premier League?
Still say it's very good, but of course Premier League, to stay in the Premier League is quite is a difficult thing to do for most of the clubs. So I think when somebody thought before the season about Huddersfield, where they will be in end of January, I'm not sure that a lot of people would have thought not on a relegation position, and they are not. So they're in a, where everybody should expect that Huddersfield is, I would say, a proper situation to fight for the league. Good. For me, it's not my job to say, but a little bit. We were here for a friendly game. The crowd was more excited then. I'm happy about playing football, not being a championship anymore. And they were in the championship, by the way, then, when we were here for the friendly, right? So celebrating, I was in a small club at Mainz, and celebrating yourself and the league helps the team. So don't care about which opponent is there, just go for it. I would love to come here again, because we could come with the bus and we don't have to fly in an hour. We were here, so Huddersfield, stay in the league.
Last two questions, Dom, and then the judgment.
Yeah, can you just go back to the...
Of course, transfer window.
Yeah.
No.
Just when you mentioned Henderson before, the second question, he doesn't probably get the recognition that he deserves of some fans, but he really did make an importance to that performance tonight.
Yeah, how could I be? It's, for me, it's quite difficult to talk about the obvious things. So, if anybody does,
Sometimes it's important to hear them.
sometimes it would be important you write it only. But all stories are only interesting, and the information only when my name is ahead or behind. So that makes absolutely no sense. So everything I learned in the school, nothing was from me, and it was all right and important. So please, only say the message. Jordan Henderson is a very good footballer. Yeah, he's England's national player, and for us, our skipper. So, and maybe the skipper of England, I have no clue. But that's the situation. How can he not be a brilliant player when he's a Liverpool player? That's easy. And if somebody doesn't see his value, yeah, what can I do? Do you think after what I said now they will see his value then? I'm not sure.
Final question.
I'm happy that he's back. Maybe that's, yeah, very happy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of confusion about who was taking the penalty. Were you happy with Mo taking it, or someone else should have taken it?
No, I wanted exactly a situation like that. I love when players discuss on the pitch. This is all my fault. I thought it's clear, but obviously I left a little bit space for interpretation. So it was not 100% clear, obviously. At the end, most importantly, the ball is in, which we didn't have that too often, to be honest, this season. But yippee, that's first, and is now more qualified probably for the next one as well. But I thought it's clear. So they discussed it, but that's all good. It's better you have 2 or 3 that want to take it than you have found nobody to take it. So all okay. And I think the discussion was still okay, was it?
Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah.